Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be learning how to subtract fractions with different denominators. Let's just jump in by starting to look at this first problem. 1/2 minus 1/3. Since we have two different denominators, what we're going to be doing is finding the least common multiple of both denominators to transform both of these fractions into fractions with their least common multiple. So let's write out each of the multiples until we find the least common one for both of these denominators. So 2, we have 4 and 6. And 3, the next multiple is 6. So 6 is the first multiple that both of these denominators share. So when we rewrite this problem, we're going to use two fractions that have 6 in the denominator. Now to transform the numerators. To make 1/2 into 1/6, we multiply the denominator by 3. So we also multiply the numerator by 3. 3/6. And then for 1/3, we multiply the denominator by 2. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 2 as well. So it's just 2. Now since we have the same denominator, we can subtract. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. And then we bring the denominator over from before, so 6. Our answer is 1/6. Now let's look at the next problem. 1/2 minus 1/4. In this case, we can see that 1/2 can be transformed into a fraction with the denominator of 1/4. So this means that we only have to transform this fraction, and we don't have to do anything to this one. So let's do that. If we have a denominator of 4, then the numerator for 1/2 becomes 2 because we multiply the denominator over here by 2 to get 4. So 2/4, and then bring over the minus 1/4. And then when we subtract, it's 2 minus 1 equals 1, and then our denominator is 4. Now let's look at the next problem. 4 and 6. Let's list the multiples so we can find the least common multiple. 4, 8, 12. 6, the next one is 12. So 12 is the first one they share in common. Our new fractions will both have the denominator of 12. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 3 as well. 3 times 3 is 9. Then 6 times 2 is 12, so 1 times 2 is 2. Then when we subtract, we do 9 minus 2 equals 7, and our denominator is 12 again. We can't simplify it, so that's our answer. Now let's do the last problem. 4 and 10. Let's list multiples so we can find the least common multiple. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And the next multiple of 10 is 20. So 20 is the closest one that we can use for both. Our new fractions will have denominators of 20. 4 times 5 is equal to 20, so 5 times 3 is equal to 15. 10 times 2 is equal to 20, so 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. And then we bring over the denominator of 20, so our answer is 9/20. That's all the practice that we're going to do in this video for subtracting fractions with different denominators. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.